All right, people, today is Self-Promo Friday. If you can't promote yourself, who's going to promote you? That is the question. So we're going to be working on this painting, which I'll probably be working on for a long time. Who knows how long, but I need to do some painting tonight, at least for an hour or two. But if you're going to pop into this live stream, definitely be sure to self-promo yourself. Actually, no, I need to pop up another reference here. Do another reference photo. How do I minimize this? Minimize that. Danny to the E. Danny E. Danny E. Danny E with the wonderful movie still drawings. I like where you're going with all of them. I like seeing the work. Very good, very amazing. Fantastic job. Great to see all that you're working on, my friend. Good old Danny E. The artwork of Danny E. Self-promo. Self-promo Friday, so be sure to self-promo yourself. Plug your at. Plug your ats, people, whether you're a painter, OnlyFans content creator, musician, basketball star turned comedian, whatever you do, feel free to plug yourself, plug your ats, your social medias. Do it. Just do it. From the words of Shia LaBeouf, just do it. I think Nike started it, but Shia LaBeouf really added his own spin to it. I like Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf is great. I think I grew up watching Even Stevens, and I think Shia LaBeouf is one of those actors that I grew up with on Disney that has really come into his own style of talent compared to other actors. Nothing against the other actors, but I think Shia LaBeouf has really made something of his own techniques and ideas. I like Shia LaBeouf. Shout out to Shia LaBeouf if you're watching. So if anybody is here and you want to plug your Instagram, your threads, your whatever it is, feel free to. This is the place. This is the spot to do so. All right, so what do we have here? I've got a head, got a face. L Bell. What's going on, L Bell? We're going to be painting for just a little bit today. I'm not doing a full multi-hour live stream. L Bell loves the art. What's up, Azariah? Today is Self-Promo Friday, so, I feel like I need to constantly remind people that, there are live streams that just absolutely will ban you if you try to plug your own at. But I love being a place where other people can share their social media profiles and be able to snag some followers. If you want to steal some followers from this live stream, please do so. Please do so. Steal my followers. L Bell. Yes. All right, so let's do some painting. I want to work on this face. This face, I feel like, needs to widen up a bit. There's a couple things I need to do to this face. I need to widen this face up, reduce the neck. And we're going to let's get a little bit, let's see, how do we get, you know what, I need some brown here. Got our yellow ochre. I want to throw in some raw umber. I got this. Just make sure I support myself too. That's true. I do have to support myself. I do support myself. I think I support myself. But if Danny, if you have any ideas, I am open to it. If you feel as if I'm not supporting myself enough and that I should be supporting myself more, I am totally open to suggestions on what to do better, what to improve, how to take over the world. Tell me how to take over the world, how to take over YouTube. If I had to answer to that, I would probably use it. I have this great quote from a mentor of mine. It goes, I have a great quote from a mentor of mine. If you know, to know and not to do is not to know. That is the quote right there. To know and not to do is not to know. So I need to update these lips. And I need to update the shape of the neck a little bit. So we're gonna bring this out just a little bit further. Bring this body out. Give her a more heart-shaped face here. And then I want to give her some more pink lips. Let's start to bring in some lips here. Some nicely colored lips. Give it a nice light pink. Danny East says, well, one thing you think of, you really want to see my booth too? Ah, you're right. I did at the beginning. You're right. I could have done that, I guess. Ugandan God says, paint some GTA 5 booties with the logo. How long is this art piece taking? I've been working on this for not too long. I probably spent like 5 or 6 hours on this so far.
The cat
6
looks
hours.
Great.
Huh?
The cat looks good.
Thank you.
Love the cat.
Let me go with the lips here. We're gonna go. Oops, we're gonna go just past the nose. Oh, careful! There's strings and stuff.
I know. I mean,
I didn't expect you to come in here. That's why.
I'm not coming in there. I'm trying to get outside. It's nice. It's sunny. Pleasant. Very pleasant. Oh, the chair is wet. Oh. Can't sit out there.
Giving her making her lips a little bigger. And let's go. I'm changing her face a lot, actually. That's the idea that I'm working on right now. So let me lighten this up, this area around it right here. And shape her nose a little bit. Go. Nose should go right about here. You know, one job that I've definitely given gained more respect for is people who do makeup. I've totally gained a lot, ever since I started painting, I've totally gained a lot more, not respect, but like appreciation for people that do makeup, because, you know, one little change in somebody's face will totally change like what they look like. And I should sketch out this face rather than trying to just do this painting. But let me see. Let me try to sketch out the face. I'm gonna make the lips a little smaller. The nose right around here. I'm gonna open the eyes. So I want to bring the eyebrow down. I'm gonna bring the eyebrow down right across here. But hey, thanks for joining in on the convo, El Bell. Yep. It's been a few hours working on this. And her neck is way too long, but that's how it's depicted. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this long neck. We're just going to maybe make the nose a little bit smaller here. The nose a little bit smaller. Give her some bigger lips. And let's try to find some shades of purple around her face here. Just a very light shade of purple. A bit of a purple tone right under her eyes here. Just to start to bring in some Elbel Blahaj. Strawberry Chord 3. So I'm working on a painting called The Virgin and the Black Cat. That's the name of this painting. Virgin and the Black Cat. So right now just working on developing the face and all that, trying to find some of the shadows. We're gonna come down with some shadows right around the side of the eye right here. Trying to find some shadows right there. Get some nice deep shadows right into here. I'm gonna bring the eyebrows down, so I should add some highlight around the top of the eyes. Totally transforming this face. So we're gonna go right up to here. I take over the world even for yourself. Just make sure to support my own work as well. Thank you, Danny. Honestly, here's the thing is like, I think as much as I post, I support my own work plenty. But I do really appreciate your perspective because based on what you're saying is you feel as if I'm not supporting my own work enough, which, maybe, what if I just like turned into this hugely egotistical artist? What if Danny turned me into a monster and I just become this super egotistical artist that is like, yeah, I'm the greatest ever. You created a monster, Danny. You created a monster. Can you live with that? Totally joking, by the way. Ella Bell says she thinks think I could take over the world. All right, that's cool. Well, maybe I will. We'll take over the world with my self-promotions. So let's go. We're gonna keep using some highlights here. Let's keep using some highlights right around here. And a highlight right there. Right there. And totally changing the way that this figure looks here. Just try to find some region. Let's go around. Yo, Tatsuya. I like how Danny just leaves and leaves me with no answers. How would she feel if she created a monster? What would we do if you created the monster? Let's see. Let's go with. I'm gonna go. Get these eyebrows. Eyebrows are gonna start around the middle of the lips. So we're gonna go. Boom. Tatsuya. Welcome, Tatsuya. Thank you for joining this live stream. I feel like that's a fairly new name for me. Tatsuya. Haven't seen that name in a while. Tatsuya. Needs to be a little bit lower. How's that looking? Bro, I'm eating with the painting. What? What am I eating with the painting? Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? That should be beyond the nostril though. This looks too close to the nostril. So we're going to make this right here. I didn't know I was looking for an answer. Yes, I know. You find me humble, but what if? What if by your single comment of saying that I should promote myself more, that I suddenly became egomaniacal, the egomaniacal artist? Hmm. I don't think I got that in me. But you never know. I mean, I think in an amusing conversation situation, it's at least fun to talk about, right? All right, let's see. How do we find the right shade for this? You need to go find a good natural skin tone here. Nice natural, like, shade of brown. cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. I don't know why Papa Roach just popped into my head, but he did. Thank you, Papa Roach, for popping into my head, for leaving such a memorable song that suddenly I decided to sing the chorus. Thank you. If by the end of this y'all can guess who this is, I will have done my job. Let me see. You know, the face is a little crooked right now. I need to straighten this out. The eyebrows, the eyelashes. Let me get a little shadow going underneath the eyes here. Eyes. This is crooked for sure. So we're just gonna blend this in. How do we fix this? I'm just gonna blend in an entire shadow area, cover where the eyes should go, and then we're gonna grab a rag or two. Doesn't need to be that red. Needs to be whitened up a bit. How's that look? It's a bit even. Paper seems hard. You never get it right. The eyes, face seems really well though. The shading's coming along nicely. Thank you so much, Megs. How are you doing? See, it looks like you got a photo with a fire in the background. By the way, again, I want to repeat this. I've repeated this a few times, but today is Self-Promo Friday, which means everybody and anybody, including whether you're Nike or Home Depot or you can come in and self-promo your artwork, self-promo your services, products, whatever that is. Come join the self-promo. Everybody should be promoting themselves right now. I'm promoting myself as we speak. Everybody here. I know Danny E was saying to me earlier how I should do more of my own self-promo. If you want to check out links in my page, go for it. That is where I have artwork for sale as well as other things, but yes. Self-promo. It's looking crooked. What's up with this? How do I fix this? Stray Kids likes it. Oils intimidate you? Doesn't have to. What about oils intimidate you, Danny? You've been painting, you've been sketching, you've been drawing. Just pretend like you're a baby. Just pretend like you're a baby that picked up a brush for the first time. That's the secret to anything. Just pretend like you're a baby. No one can say anything. Your parents, you could like poop into your hand and throw it onto a wall, and your parents would be proud of you, right? Like just act like a baby. They would laugh. They might not be proud of you, but they would at least laugh and be like, "Oh, they did it. Emmett did it again. He was making a painting, and then he decided to poop into his hands and throw it onto the wall, and now I gotta clean it up." Speaking of which, my friend of mine's kid did that recently. They basically pooped and like ran around the house and got it onto everything. Can you imagine that? Just getting poop onto everything? That's annoying, right? Yeah, oils are super messy. Very, very messy. But they're so worth it. One thing I'm trying to get used to is I have to turn all the way around to get my references. Maybe this, let me see, the center, the reason why this is off is because the center needs to go right there, but everything's off. I see now. This is tilted this way, but it needs to be, you know what, maybe I need to switch my angle. You can see the central line should be up here. Therefore, this eye needs to move over a little bit. And this nose needs to move over a little bit further. I've been working on this face for a while. I can just feel it now. And let me try to get some shadow going on this other side. So we're gonna bring this shadow down. So it should be pretty even from the other side. Why does the nose feel big? Because of that part right there. So come down. Feels a bit more even. All right. Okay. Whew. Alexa, what time is it? 5:51. I'll probably be painting for another 30 minutes, by the way, people. So today's not going to be a very long live stream. Just wanted to get the space situated, get some, get it changed. I wanted to change the space. So see, the lip should be all aligned. Lip, the face, the nose, and everything should be all aligned, like right there. Symmetry is what we're going for. Let's clean it up. Gonna have to work on this. this side, I'm cleaning up this region right here. Eyes maybe a little bit too small. Make them a little bigger. I'm opening her eyes actually. And this should be pretty much the same across. Go right up into there. Cat language.
Really?
Yes. All right, I'm gonna clean off. You know what? This brush is actually pretty good. This brush is actually pretty good. Starting to get more aligned. Yes, this is a bit more aligned to what I'm looking for. Let me see how the camera looks. Yeah, the camera's okay. It's a little better. Okay. So, got the major shapes of this. Let's go down like that, up like that. Add some of the shadow right around here, a little triangle right under the eye. And then we're gonna come around that just to get some shapes of the face, get some good planes of the face going. This is gonna come around like so. Get a little bit of the depiction of the jaw right here. And then on the other side, it's going to be much whiter. This eye a little bit thinner. And maybe I need some greens. Do I need some greens? No, I don't need greens. I need this like tan yellow, off white yellow color. Yo, hey, take care, Danny. All right, take care. Thanks for tuning in. And let's see, we're gonna paint this in here for now. I need to blend in some highlights. Maybe I should do a slightly smaller brush. No, I don't need to do a smaller brush. And let's see, we're gonna come around. Let's see how we can add some more highlights. Add the highlight up to the nose here. Come around. Ah, here we go. I need a little bit of shadow right on top, on the tip of the nose here. Let's try what I'm trying to match. All I'm looking at, in case anyone's wondering, all I'm really looking at is just basically shadow versus light. So anywhere I see somewhere dark, that's like a shadow on a face, then I add a little dark area. Anywhere I see a highlight, which is like a white area, I'll add a white area. And that's all I'm basically doing for this painting. And if you do it in just the right amounts, everything will turn out just perfect. Everything will turn out just right. And the beauty of oil paints is you just keep working it and working it. Obviously, you know, the more, if you're super skilled and talented, you can, you know, finish it faster than maybe someone who's less so. But I think in general, it takes time, right? Don't guide your expectations based on what one person demoed on Instagram in a 45-second video. Because even if you learn how to paint, do a full portrait in like 45 seconds from somebody, it's going to take you a long time of practicing before you get to that point where you can make a 40-second portrait video, right? Things take time. Even I have to like establish, manage my own expectations quite often and understand that things take time. I have to manage my own expectations. It's a great color. Let's go right here. It's a really tricky nose. Very tricky nose here. All right, let's start to do some cleaner outlines just to start to shape out this face here. I'm gonna get into some deeper outlines, some tighter outlines. Let's see, what kind of brushes do we have? Oh, here we go. We got a nice Rosemary & Co. red dot sable brush. This would be perfect for outlines. Let's see. Oh, perfect. It's ready to go. All right, let me see how we can work this. I gotta get this baby. And let's see. Let's add. I'm gonna go for some. Let's just start with some really much darker shadow colors here. And we're gonna start to shape out some of these eyebrows again. And let's go like here. We're gonna get into the eyes. Oh yeah, we need to shape the area around the eyes. So we're gonna go give her an eyelid. So eyelid's gonna start right around the eye here. Just come around, nice natural shape right here. Just some real faint for now. This is a problem because it's starting to get really reflective. He's made it a little bit too wet. So hopefully y'all can still see this. Yeah, you can still see it. All right. As long as everybody can still see this. Now let's do the other side now. So we've got this eyebrow that comes right down there. It's gonna have another eyelid. Definitely need the eyelid here. So the eyelid's gonna actually come right around here. Let's grab some more of this color. Let's far as eyelids go, we're gonna go like right here. And then once we get that, here's a little lower. A little bit lower, a little too low. Just a little bit. That's okay. This eyelid's gonna be a little bit tighter. And we're gonna come from the other side. I'm just gonna start from this side. Slightly bigger eyelashes on this side, just cause. It is 6:09. We're going to be wrapping up here in just a few minutes. We need to cook. Time to cook for some people. That's a little too low. What should I do about this eye? I need to move it up a little bit. So we're going to try and move this eye up. Let's get some highlights around so that we can clean this up a bit. Come around and right around here. Bring this in. And let's go for this yellow brown, it's golden brown color. We'll find this, let's see. Okay, that. Let's go to the other one. The other one actually has her eye just a little bit of the white underneath. Let's go like this. And let's go add some deep shadows into her lips. Her lips need some deep shadows, so we're gonna go right into the lips here. I'm just gonna do a couple little edge on the lip here. Let's see, so the lips just gonna go a little bit past. Actually, you know what? Let's try to find a curve. So we're gonna curve into the center. Actually, you know what? We could probably throw in some really dark black, dark brown black for the pupil right now. Just get some deeper shadows in just to create this extra contrast. Get the pupil. Alexa, off. So the pupil right around here. And then let's see if we can just shape a little bit of the nostril, just a hint around the nostril so we can start to make everything much clearer. And let's actually grab some white for the lips. I'm gonna give the lips a little bit of a gloss, a little bit of a highlight gloss. Just coming across here. Might be a little much, but that's all right. And let's grab some more of this white. Maybe even like, do I have any blue here? No, no blue. Actually, you know what? I need some blue. I'm gonna grab our cerulean blue hue. I have a lot of hues. It'd be nice red, orange, yellow, green, blue. It's probably too much blue. I'm not gonna use that much blue, but just ever so slightest hint of this blue. For our eyes here. And then on this other side, I think I need some denser paint for this. Yo, Burton, what's up, dude? Or Dudette, however you identify. However you identify is fine with me. Dudette, other. But I'm actually about to wrap up soon. I need to cook. I'm gonna take a break here in a few moments. And you know what, people? This is a good time to take a break. If you did tune in, thank you. But it's time to say so long, farewell. Scout, get out of my clothes, bro. Hey, Cat.
Yeah.
Did you know our neighbor's cat's name is Scout too?
No. Just cat?
The dog.
Yeah, I know he has a dog named Scout.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dog. That's what I meant. I heard someone saying Scout as they walked by our apartment. Scout, what are you doing, little buddy? Mr. Scout. I call my cat Mr. Scout. Mr. Scout, what are you up to? Who's getting pulled over? Not me. Plead the fifth.
Cursed at my computer.
Yes, cursing.
Yes, cursing.
All right, this is done.
That's
Painting's not done. We're working on it, but
It's great though. I like your face. I like Scout's eyes.
All right. So everybody, thank you for being here. We're gonna
Oh,
call
you're
this a wrap for now. Goodbye.